Hello everyone, my name is Eshani and I'm a clinical psychologist registrar from Prosper Health Collective. Today I'm here to talk a bit about anxiety in individuals with autism. We all experience anxiety from time to time. It's our system's way of signaling awareness of potential threat or danger. But many children and adults with autism are more prone to the development of anxiety disorders and are more vulnerable to an overactive fear response. For individuals with autism, feelings of anxiety can arise from many different things, for example, from anticipated change, unexpected changes in routines, or unpredictability. Other triggers for anxiety can include fear of failure, social situations, and sensory experiences. With the current circumstances and changes associated with COVID-19 and the disruptions to routine, it is particularly important to understand how anxiety may impact individuals with autism, as well as how we can support children and adults with autism in their experience of anxiety. When individuals with autism experience anxiety, we may start to notice things like increases or changes in repetitive or ritualistic behavior or interests, repetitive questioning, an excessive need for reassurance or detail, as well as increases in sensory behavior. Anxiety may also manifest in the form of increased irritability, clinginess, or sleep difficulties. Anxiety may also result in increase in challenging behavior. When anxious, children with autism may engage in tantrums, defiance, non-compliance, or refusal in an effort to avoid situations that might be potentially anxiety-provoking. Another way of avoiding anxiety-provoking situations may include retreating into solitude, as well as special interests. Generally speaking, anxiety has a cognitive component and can be associated with changes in thinking patterns, whether it is things like catastrophization or dwelling on perceived threat or consequences. When an individual with autism experiences anxiety, thinking can become more rigid or inflexible, for example, in the form of what we call tunnel vision or one-track mind thinking. So these are all things that might be important to be aware of. Another thing that's important to be aware of is that there are many things that we can do to support individuals with autism in managing their anxiety. Cognitive behavior therapy, or CBT, is an evidence-based treatment for anxiety disorders, and there is emerging evidence that with adaptations, it can be effective for individuals with autism. CBT can be understood from the perspective of that thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are all interconnected. CBT involves helping individuals with autism be more aware of their emotions, as well as recognize their anxiety, whether it is recognizing changes in physiological states or responses, as well as thinking and behavioral patterns, as well as learning skills and strategies in managing anxiety. Now, oftentimes we would increase use of visual approaches to accommodate for the visual learning patterns of individuals with autism, whether this is through things like drawings, cartoons, or videos, and incorporating special interests. In addition, we would also emphasize on the behavioral aspects of anxiety. Parents also play a crucial role in providing support, and parent involvement is often a key part of therapy. Anxiety is contagious, and children's anxiety is likely to trigger parents' own anxiety and vice versa. So it's really important that parents model calm and brave responses. Children will often be looking at parents for signs of safety, so it's important to explain to them what's going on, as well as to validate their feelings. For example, this may be something like, "Oh wow, I can hear that you're really upset," or "I know how scared you are." Another important way that parents can support children with anxiety is to praise and encourage brave and calm responses, as well as helping children gradually face difficult situations. Another important way that parents can support children with anxiety is in fostering independence and teaching adaptive skills. So those are a few tips on understanding anxiety in individuals with autism, and I hope some of those things will be helpful to you or a family member. As mentioned earlier, it's always important to remember that there's support available. Here at Prosper Health Collective, we continue to offer support through face-to-face consultations, as well as telehealth and online appointments. It's really important, if you or a family member are struggling, to please pick up the phone and contact a psychologist to book in an appointment. So I hope that's been helpful for you. I hope you all have a really lovely day and see you next time.